What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Brian Mello with Marty's GMC and Chevrolet, and in today's video, we'll be checking out the newly leaked images of Chevy's next generation 2025 Equinox. So let's get into it. All right, so Chevy has been creating quite the buzz over the last few weeks, and it all started with the reveal of the 2024 Chevy Traverse, because that provided the public with what was really the first look at the future design language of GM's SUV lineup. It also solidified the fact that GM will definitely continue to invest in their off-road variants, which is a solid move for the company, especially with all the success they're having with their current offerings. Now, if I'm honest, the Traverse reveal exceeded my expectations in a big way. But then just a few days later, images of the next generation 2025 Equinox Active leaked well before the vehicle has been slated to be officially announced. And this is one of those leaked images of that new Equinox Active. And, just for comparison's sake, let's do a quick side-by-side between this and the current generation Equinox. Now, I'm excited to hear what you all think of this change, but for me, I think this is a massive improvement. Very similar to what I said about the 2024 Traverse, this 2025 Equinox has a much more masculine look, in my opinion. It's more chiseled, more SUV looking, and thanks to the addition of that active trim, we're getting a more active lifestyle crossover vibe. No shock there. Now, it's definitely not as hardcore as you would expect from, say, like a Z71 trim, but it certainly has plenty of that off-road DNA showing through it. In addition to the Active, the Equinox RS also leaked recently, which is the one that we're looking at on the screen now. And if we do a side-by-side comparison to the Active, you'll be able to notice the exterior differences pretty much instantly. Wheels, front fascia, that blacked out grille in the Active, all together make a much bigger difference than one might think. I think it looks really good. Spinning it around, looking at the back of the Active, we've got a satin gray finish on the lower section. It almost looks like an aluminum skid plate, though I'm quite sure it's only meant to appear that way. We've got dual exhaust tips that look very similar to like the HDMI style tips from the Silverado, and I'm sure Chevy hates that I refer to them as HDMI tips, but honestly, ever since someone pointed that out to me, I just can't unsee it. Something else to note is what almost looks like, I don't know, maybe I'm seeing things, but it looks like an LED light centered in the bottom of the bumper. I'm not sure if this is an Asian market thing, as these images did leak from China, or if Chevy just decided that the Equinox, they deserve an F1 race car style brake light, which, crazier things have happened. The all-wheel drive badge underneath the newly redesigned taillights do let us know that the Active won't be tied to a front-wheel drive configuration, and this shot right here of the top of the next-gen Equinox will probably make a few people smile, because I know a lot of people really love those like panoramic glass roofs. So let me know if that's something that you're happy about. Now, when it comes to the power plant, I haven't heard confirmation yet. If I had to guess, we'll more than likely get the 2-liter turbocharged inline-4 that's rated at 227 horsepower, and that is paired up to a GM 9-speed auto. And as of now, as far as the interior goes, I know that's going to be the next question. The only thing I can be sure of, and we can expect at this point, it's a massive touch display. The new Traverse is coming with a 17.7-inch display, which would obviously be way too big for the Equinox. So I'm expecting probably to come with some sort of variant of the 11.3-inch that is currently available in the new Colorado and Canyon. A digital instrument cluster is also something that I would expect to see. Now, as far as when we'll get an official reveal from Chevy, there is a chance that it could be done at the Detroit Auto Show, and that is scheduled for, I believe, September 13th to the 24th. And that's at Huntington Place, because it has been confirmed that Chevy will be revealing some new product at that event, so this could definitely be one of the vehicles that they show off. Of course, as any new information comes out, I'll be sure to keep you all updated. I'd love to know what you all think of this new Equinox and the new Traverse and the design direction that Chevy is currently taking. As always, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you made it this far into the video, you know what to do. Smash the like button. Help me out. Helps me out in a huge way. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. Be sure to check out martysparts.com for all your GM OEM parts needs. martysgmc.com if you're in the market for a new GMC. And martyschevrolet.com if bow ties are more your thing. Thanks again for watching, and take care.